Beloved family at ReachChurch, I sent out a message a couple days ago and planned on following up today, but didn't anticipate all the movement in the world concerning the coronavirus. But before I give some practical advice and let you know where we're going as a church, let me just remind you that Jesus is in charge and we can trust him. These are the kinds of circumstances that his people shine bright because of his glory and his power, and these are the kinds of things where revivals are birthed. And so we will not have fear, and we are putting faith in our God who is unchanging in a world that is changing always. I don't know if you knew this, but corona means crown in Latin, and they call this virus by that name because when you look underneath a microscope, you see a circle with a crown on top of it. And here's what kind of struck me is that after all this widespread panic and epidemic and pandemic of the coronavirus, it really seems like a great attention is only on that. And almost as if the coronavirus is acting as king of people's lives and minds. And so again, just to remind us that Jesus is king, he is on the throne, he is coming back, and he is in charge. And so we trust him. And so this is our chance to not fear what we don't know, but to trust what we do, who is Jesus. And so, sermon's over. Here's some practical advice. Tonight, Friday the 13th, or March 13th, 2020 at 7 p.m. We're still going to worship here at the Point, and just trust God and lean into him and seek his face for a miracle and for leading. And so I encourage you, come out here to the Point Cafe at 7 o'clock. And Lord willing, we'll continue these prayer and worship meetings every Friday night. Also, we got off the phone with the governor of Colorado, and he said that for the next 30 days, that there are no church meetings that can be over 250 people. And I just believe God's going to do something so amazing. After 30 days, that is Easter. And so I just believe God is going to save a lot of people. But that being said, we're still going to meet. So we don't hit that threshold at ReachChurch. When we do, then we'll figure that out. But we're still meeting Sunday at 9:30, and I invite you to come out. And then also we will be live streaming all of our services, and you can join us by logging into our website or Facebook or YouTube, wherever you can find it. And so that way, if you are ill or possibly in contact with someone, or if you just want to be wise and take precaution, you can continue to listen to the sermon and hear the word for our fellowship. And we're also prayerfully considering still having home groups, and so your home group leader will contact you and let you know what the deal is for each week. And again, we're going to be taking this week by week. And so I know you know how to take precautions, but it bears repeating. We are going to strictly enforce a well child policy, and that'll be next to every child room there at the church. And so parents, please don't check your child in if they are sick, showing symptoms, flu symptoms, runny nose, coughing, fever, excessive sneezing, etc. And also, if a child does appear sick, we are going to discreetly remove them from the classroom, come get you, and ask you guys to watch the rest of the sermon at home. But also, if your family members are experiencing or have recently experienced symptoms associated with the flu, so I'm here on University Hill, so people are still out and about, just so you know, if you're trapped in your house. Life goes on. Going back, if you guys have been recently exposed to any symptoms or anybody that has, and so that's fever, persistent cough, headache, chills, we ask that you take a couple weeks off and rejoin us after you're feeling better And then also, before coming to church, please wash your hands. If you're serving at the church, continually wash your hands, sing the ABCs, sing happy birthday or the Lord's Prayer while you're washing your hands, really get those things clean. And then all of our gatherings, the greeting team is going to be wiping down all the surfaces and disinfecting everything before, during, and after service. And also, we are going to put a pause on serving coffee and refreshments and food. And this one is going to be the hardest one for me. In our time of greeting, we're going to pause on giving handshakes and hugs. And so we got to just stick with, smiling and being nice and air fives. And that's it. So, yes. Come up to the Point Cafe, come to Reach Church, come to your home group, gather often. But I would also say that there are viable options to growing in your faith in Jesus. If you feel it unwise to gather with people. And so, worship by putting on Jesus music and singing to it. Listen to sermons and the teaching that comes out from the church. Fellowship by calling people and FaceTiming. I mean, really, since we live in 2020, we have so many ways to continue to fellowship, continue to grow in the Lord, especially during this time. And so I trust that Jesus, He meets us wherever we are, and that He's going to do that. So please, please, please join His people in prayer. God can protect us. He can give peace. He can heal. He can save. And we believe that He's going to get a lot of glory through this. And so may we keep our eyes on Jesus and anticipate Him to do something great. And so I just want to tell you, I love you very much. I'm excited to see you. If that's tonight, Sunday, or Easter, God is doing something great in our midst. And so I'm praying for you. I love you. Reach out if you need anything. But that's all for now. And so God bless you guys.